Road Meadow. As you can see, maybe it's a little overcast, but as the days progress here through spring and into summer, the meadow is going to start coming alive with all kinds of colors as spring blooms, and we look forward to seeing that. But there's something graceful and beautiful about the meadow in the midst of its changing. Even on gray, cloudy days, there is a beauty here, and it's worth our sharing and reflecting this evening as we gather for our Vespers. So I invite you to join with me, and we greet each other with the sacred presence of all love and life. The sacred one be with you all. I invite you to take a moment to silence yourself, to quiet yourself, centering yourself on that sacredness within you and all around you, so that you might open yourself up to that love and life that dwells within us and in our midst this day and every day. A psalm for the evening, Psalm number 4. Answer me when I call, O God of my morning, midday, and night. You gave me room when I was in distress. Be gracious to me and hear my prayer. I will both lie down and sleep in peace. For you alone, O Lord, make me lie down in safety. This evening we have a guest to share a poem, a Wendell Berry poem, A Purification. Mark Hoyer is one of my colleagues and friend and neighbor, and a frequent walker with his dog Lutzen up in the Hidden Farm Meadow. And he asked if he could share a poem, and I invited him to do so. So Mark?
A Purification by Wendell Berry. At the start of spring, I open a trench in the ground. I put into it the winter's accumulation of paper, pages I do not want to read again, useless words, fragments, errors. And I put into it the contents of the outhouse, light of the sun, growth of the ground, finished with one of their journeys. To the sky, to the wind, then, and to the faithful trees, I confess my sins, that I have not been happy enough, considering my good luck, have listened to too much noise, have been inattentive to wonders, have lusted after praise. And then upon the gathered refuse of mind and body, I close the trench, folding shut again the dark, the deathless earth. Beneath that seal, the old escapes into the new.
Thank you, Mark. Wendell Berry would love, I think, Hidden Farm. He's a poet, a writer, and a lover of nature, and calls our attention to the beauty of that, the wonder of it, and the mystery of it, and our call to care for it. Mindful as this day comes to an end and we settle in, as we've been settling in our homes, we care for and hold in our prayers this night, again, the healthcare workers, those who are in the food service, grocery, other industries that we need care for. I've been seeing some posts today of people whose jobs are coming to an end, furloughed or laid off. We want to be mindful of them and the needs that we have as neighbors, and not just neighbors around us, but neighbors around the state, the nation, and the world. This is affecting all of us, and there could be ramifications for that for a long time. But instead of giving in to our fears, let's give in to our hope, our love, our compassion, our empathy, to be the people that we're called to be as humans in this global community. So with that, I invite you to pray with me is a prayer I've shared before. Let us pray. Watch, O Lord, with those who wake or watch or weep tonight, and give your angels and saints charge over those who sleep. Tend your sick ones, O Lord Christ. Rest your weary ones. Bless your dying ones. Soothe your suffering ones. Pity your afflicted ones. Shield your joyous ones, and all for your love's sake. Amen. And I want to end tonight with a blessing from Jan Richardson, who blogs on the Painted Prayer Book. You might want to check that out. She has some wonderful, wonderful blessings and writings, along with some artwork. This is called A Blessing When the World is Ending. Look, the world is always ending. Somewhere the sun has come down, crashing. Somewhere it has gone completely dark. Somewhere it has ended with the gun, the knife, the fist. Somewhere it has ended with the slammed door, the shattered hope. Somewhere it has ended with the utter quiet that follows the news from the phone, the television, the hospital room. Somewhere it has ended with a tenderness that will break your heart. But listen, this blessing means to be anything but morose. It has not come to cause despair. It is simply here because there is nothing a blessing is better suited for than an ending. Nothing that cries out more for a blessing than when a world is falling apart. This blessing will not fix you, will not mend you, will not give you false comfort. It will not talk to you about opening one door when another one closes. It will simply sit beside you among the shards and gently turn your face toward the direction from which the light will come, gathering itself about you as the world begins again. As writer Frederick Buechner says, "Here is the world. Beautiful and terrible things will happen. Be not afraid." This night, let us go in peace to love and care for one another and the world in which we live. Amen.